Ayun guys, so mag-re-check ako ng pregnancy test. Ayan, clear view. Check natin, confirm natin kung talagang ready tayo. So, dinouble check ko yung instructions. Hindi kasi ganito yung ginamit ko sa Pilipinas. Meron bang clear view sa Philippines? So, ito na siya guys. Ayan, so pregnant talaga tayo. I'm so nervous. Parang kaya ko na bang mag-alaga ng dalawang baby? Ayan siya. Pakita natin kaya, mister. Hi, love. Get it.
Pregnant. I thought it's gonna tell you how much time.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I saw it something like that. You will know how far along are you. Love, I'm gonna tell them that I'm so annoyed at your mustache.
I'm very happy. I'm extremely happy. My best friend died today. Now he's in the mountain, so how could I believe
So, andito kami ngayon sa Windham Hospital. Ito ang aking first appointment para sa ating baby. Diba? Sira mo bi ang ate. Sira mo bi ang ate.
Bring her shirt down. That's me. Why your money? Hold it. Not that face. Say that. Say that. Hi. 1, 2. Ooh. Go, Zeta. Hey. Sorry, Dad. Thank you. Zeta. Perfect. One more.
So, ayun na nga guys, we are pregnant. I am currently 12 weeks and basta magta 13 weeks na ako this coming Friday. So, today is Tuesday. So, 3 days from now, 13 weeks na ako. And, ayun, yung last period ko is October 11th. And kung napanood nyo dun sa ilang mga clips, parang normal lang yung aming reaction nung nalaman namin na pregnant. Kasi second baby na. So parang wala na siyang masyadong excitement. Love, what was your initial reaction when I told you that? When Zeta gave you that pregnancy test?
I was happy because I knew it was my friend John, who is dead, but now he is reborn. Because I found out that John died, and then 1 hour later she told me that she is pregnant. So I know that that is the soul of John jumping from one body into the next body. And he's trying to tell me that it is him because of the timing. Because I think that's how a soul would communicate, is by having uncanny timing.
So yun, naniniwala siya na yun yung soul ng kanyang best friend. So anyway, we are really hoping na it's a baby boy because my husband can't survive without having a baby boy. Why is that?
I don't know, to carry on my last name, I guess. And also because a guy should have a son. If you don't have a son, then, what are you doing? You're dropping the ball. The guy who doesn't have a son is like you made a mistake, It's like you did something. It's like you did something wrong. If you can't figure out how to have a son, then you're a failure as a man.
Not really. Why are you saying that? I think it just depends on the person. So what if it's a baby girl again? I told him that since we are not getting any younger, this is the last pregnancy because it's difficult. It's easy for us to get pregnant, but it's difficult for me to be to be pregnant. The journey of pregnancy, especially yung first trimester. So, matatapos na ako ng first trimester. Sabi kasi nila hanggang 14 weeks daw talaga yung first trimester. Syempre nakaranas na naman ako ng mga morning sickness na yan. Busit na busit ako dito kay Mr. pag nagluluto siya ng mga steak niya at ribs kasi ayaw na ayaw ko yung amoy. Pero ngayon medyo nagiging okay na. Pero meron pa rin ako mga morning sickness. So, ayun. So, what can you say about that, love? This is the last pregnancy. So, if it's a baby girl, you just give up. That means you're a, girl dad.
She thinks I'm gonna stop impregnating her.
And by the way, is this a planned pregnancy? It's not, right? Because we were planning to have a second baby when after Zeta turned 2. So that will be supposedly this coming April. But then I got pregnant. Is it a planned or you planned it without telling me?
Both. It was planned and unplanned. We thinking to do it and then maybe not do it, maybe not.
Yeah, so actually parang napag-uusapan namin na baby na yun nga so dapat pagka mag 2 years old na si Zara para medyo malaki na si baby. Kaso naisip namin since we are both 38 years old na and magta 39 na kami this year, parang medyo tumatanda na. So parang okay na din kung mabuntis ako last year, which yun nga yung nangyari. Kasi we're not using any contraceptive, right? Just using the natural method.
I don't even think we were doing the natural.
We do, you do.
Okay, I guess. I don't know.
So yun, and it's just one try, right?
Was it one time?
Yeah, I mean one or twice, one or two.
2 or 3 times.
Yeah, 1, 2, or 3. But no, it's just 1 month, love.
I think it was when I had that fever.
Yun. So, sa isang buwan lang na try namin. And, thankfully kami na kahit na medyo maedad na kami. What?
I had a fever at the same time as John's liver was failing. So I got this fever and John's liver started failing, and I think that's when the soul was beginning to move from one body into the other body. And I had a weird feeling when we made the blighted ovum baby. I could kind of feel something happening for the blighted ovum baby.
The first pregnancy. So, baka hindi po nakakaalam, during our first pregnancy, it was not during our first pregnancy, it was not a successful one because it was a blighted ovum.
And then when we made Zeta, I don't know, but they say that when you have a miscarriage or a blighted ovum or whatever, if you have a failed pregnancy, they say that the soul, it just waits for the next opportunity. It's the same soul, it's just hanging around waiting. I don't know what it's doing or where it goes, but they do say so. But I remember for the blighted ovum baby feeling like, okay, this was the one, because you get like a intuition feeling. And I had
This one.
I had an intuition feeling when I had that fever of just feeling like something. And that was when John's liver failed. And then the time between when John's liver failed and when he died, I guess, was the time it was, the conception was there. And then eventually Michelle figured out that she was pregnant and she took a pregnancy test. And then she'd tell me right when John died. I found out John died, and then 1 hour later she says I'm pregnant. I said, oh, well, that's obviously John inside of there. And so I think, and also the timing, this is the point I'm trying to make, is that the timing of when I had that fever and John became sick, that was when the soul was beginning to move around.
Kaya minsan kinakausap niya tong baby namin sa aking belly na Hey John, hey bro. Talagang pinapangatawanan niya na yung best friend niya yung andito. But we are really hoping that it's a baby boy para kota na. Dahil ako ay nahihirapang magbuntis. Most especially na sa nature ng trabaho ng asawa ko. But again, we are very thankful na kahit na nasa ganitong age na kami, hindi naman kami nahirapan mag-conceive. And actually, yung aming ultrasound, kung nakita niyo dyan sa first clip, hindi siya yung normal na dating scan na ginagawa nila, which is yung transvaginal ultrasound. Ano siya? Belly ultrasound. Love you tell them what happened, why it's just a belly ultrasound, not a transvaginal ultrasound during our first checkup with the doctor.
We didn't have any insurance, and it's very difficult to get an ultrasound with no insurance. Look what she's doing. It's very difficult to get an ultrasound with no insurance, and they didn't even want to give us an ultrasound. They wanted to do like blood tests,
They
and
want us to schedule it on a different day.
they wanted us to spend like $2,000 in that place, just for who knows what, so they can, 'cause all they care about is the money. And but then I tell them I'm not paying for all this stuff because I got an itemized list. If I didn't make them give me an itemized list, they would have just done it all and then billed us later, because they don't want people to think. They don't want you to think about how much money you are spending. They want you to just spend the money. Just do the thing, and then you'll owe us later. You pay us later. I said, no, no, no. Give me an itemized list of what is happening here. And then it turned out to be like, $1,500.
No, it's like 2,000.
It was between $1,200 and $2,000. I can't remember. And I said, no, 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 just do an ultrasound. He's like, we can't do an ultrasound. I was like, well, I'm not paying for this stuff. He's like, well, okay, we can do an ultrasound. Once they realized that we were about to walk out of there, and then they were like, well, we're not going to get any money if he walks out of here. So, okay, suddenly now we can do an ultrasound. Because they wanted us to go in there, do a bunch of nonsense, and then make another appointment to go back for the only thing that we wanted to do or needed to do, which is to get a picture of the thing so that we know it's going fine. Like, oh, we really don't know. I don't know. It might not work. It's not, we don't know if it's going to work. Like, you just need to see the heartbeat. You can't figure out if there's a heartbeat in there. And then lo and behold, it was very simple and very easy for them to figure out if there was a heartbeat. And they could have done it in the first place, but they were just trying to squeeze money out of us. And in the end, just to get that picture of the baby, it was like $450 or something. But at least we got what we wanted instead of getting scammed.
So, ayun. And that's also the reason why we were looking for an insurance. Kasi nga, kung napanood nyo yung ibang mga video ko, sabi ko, kailan kami kukuha ng health insurance? Pag nabuntis na ako. So, nakakuha na kami ng health insurance and activated na siya noong January 1st this year. And, ayun. So, malaki na yung aming, are we gonna save? But are we gonna save because of the health insurance that we've got? So, I think
Wrong.
what do you mean if something goes wrong?
Like what happened with that premature baby.
Ay, naku, don't talk about it. I don't wanna talk about it.
Something could go wrong.
So, anyway, yun. Kaya talagang pinush namin na makahanap ng health insurance. Kasi yung sa first check-up ko, since, what happened?
Things are annoying. It never ends. She just never stops hurting us.
Yan. Ganyan talaga pagka may toddler. So anyway, ayun, meron na kaming health insurance, and of course, we're going to share to you our pregnancy journey in the upcoming videos. So, ayan, that's what I'm saying. Goodbye. So, ayan, umiiyak na kasi si baby. So, again, thank you so much po sa pag-suporta sa aming YouTube channel. And again, we are very happy na kami ay pregnant again. Hopefully, it's a baby boy. So, thank you so much for, umiiyak na kasi si baby. Thank you so much again for supporting Zayda's Mama and Dada's YouTube channel. And see you again next time. Bye. Say bye, boy. Why you crying, baby? Bye, boy.